if I am able to convert my lead magnet in just the following that I currently have, imagine what I can do in collaborations. And then boom, collaborations. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, welcome to Monetizing Mompreneurs podcast, where I take you behind the scenes with industry leaders, entrepreneurs, moms, working professionals, and amazing people pursuing their passions and going for their dreams. And I'm your host, Linda Mendable.
Great, Biz Bestie. Let's talk about collaborations. This is a good one. And this is why Monetizing Mompreneur Society exists, or one of the reasons why. And let's go back and talk about the blog here. Okay, so I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret. And basically, the secret is that if it wasn't for being part of collaborations, I don't think I would have seen light at the end of the tunnel. Let me explain. So, you know how I stumbled on to bundles and summits and collaborations, and how that actually lit a fire in me, lit a light bulb moment. And that's when I discovered volume, the game of volume, right? So basically, it went down like this. So I have a few lead magnets on my website and that I sometimes promote. Have some lead magnets that you can grab from the episode show notes, and then other ones probably inside my Monetizing Mompreneurs community. So back, what I used to do before Facebook revoked the rights for us to kind of like stream into our Facebook groups, right? This is for educational purposes, by the way. But before that happened, that we were able to stream into our Facebook group, what I would do, I would set up a runway where I used a lead magnet to get people into my Facebook group. And I would stream live each of basically whatever I was going over. And I would do them in secrets, right? This is a strategy that I've learned with many amazing marketers that are out there. And I kind of did it in my own twist, along with what I knew to be psychological truths when people convert and creating buzz. So I've learned about momentum, and that's what the game of momentum affords you. Is basically a lead magnet allows you to build momentum and allows you to gain market research. It also allows you to create that buzz that people want to be a part of. But how can you create a buzz that people don't feel alone, that they're the only ones joining, right? And that's where Facebook groups come in. So I loved that even if you had a few people in your Facebook group, they saw that they weren't alone in wanting the information that you were going to be presenting. Also, what I loved about live streaming is just kill two birds with one stone, right? I went in live, I had a recording of what I went over, and if anyone did decide to ask questions, I can definitely answer them. And boom, great content, right? And I also got great feedback. So that's what I used to do. I used to build my Facebook group through lead magnets, right? And I had a few of them and still have a few of them. You can go to my website, check them out. And then I would stream and stream into my Facebook group, which had, a good amount of followers. Now, what I discovered was that some lead magnets performed a lot better than others. So I would also use these lead magnets in order to get people from my IG, my social media, into my Facebook group community, and of course, into my email list, right? And this was my strategy that I was doing before bundles and summits and collaborations, correct? Right? And in that journey, I saw that some lead magnets perform better than others. And because of that, I saw an opportunity that, oh my goodness, I can probably run ads to this and it would probably have a high conversion. There were some lead magnets that fell short, and there were other ones that thrived, that even people already within my email list in my community wanted and signed up for, because I also promoted the lead magnets within my own email list, right? So I saw what worked, what didn't work, and what converted. Now, fast forward to collaborations, right? Which is also a lead magnet strategy, but more in a volume based, marketing, because basically there's a promo period, there's more than one person's audience. And what I saw from my audience convert, I put it into another audience. And what I saw that didn't work, I saw what did work, I saw what people wanted, I saw what brought in those conversions and the percentage of when people were converting. And I said, if I am able to convert my lead magnet in just the following that I currently have, imagine what I can do in collaborations. And then boom, collaborations, dun, 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 dun. Saw the signups, saw the possibilities, and saw how quickly and fast it can grow. And I said, oh my goodness, this is the secret sauce, that if someone is a beginner wanting to get into the game, or someone has been a one-on-one biz model trying to get to the one-on to many biz model, this is the ticket. And because it's volume based marketing, that's what I'm going to call it. I don't know what it's called out here in this world of marketing, but I call it, I have a few things that I've made up, that I've coined the terms, right? One, you have to have a revolving door strategy. That's what I call it. A revolving door strategy means that people are coming in, they're leaving, and they're coming right back in. So there's a revolving door. Like, you want to make sure that people are coming back to your offers and services, that you're always providing value, right? And you're always giving them something, that's some takeaways, some nuggets of wisdom, something that really helps them on their journey and what you're an expert in, right? It really solidifies you as that expert, right? That's the revolving door strategy, right? That's what I call it. Two is basically, what was it? I almost forgot what coined I termed, but the volume-based marketing, right? Volume-based marketing. What that means, is a tongue twister right now, but what that means is that sometimes it's not about your offer. Sometimes what it's about is how many people are actually landing on your page, right? On that lead magnet page, on your sales page, how many people are landing on it? And the question is, how can you, other than going viral on social media, create volume based marketing? Bundles and summits, my friends, bundles and summits. And that's the key to collaborations. And when I stumbled onto all these pieces, and if it wasn't for stumbling onto the collaboration part, especially with like today's marketing and the way things are, right? Especially that, Meta verified and all this other stuff, right? You can actually test your funnel before you actually start investing in ads and automating things in a bigger bulk, right? And that's what I discovered. That's the secret that I discovered and stumbled onto when it came to bundles and summits. And so, how can you, moving as a service provider or wanting to move into the online business, the one-to-many model, how can you do that, right? That's the question. How can you do it, and how can you be sustainable in doing that, right? And that's where market research comes into play, and market research alongside bundles and summits, because you can actually have, like, it's so cool that you can collaborate with other entrepreneurs, and the hard work that you've done in growing your audience, other people have done the same in growing their audience, and you never know who has your people and you may have their people, because it's not about competition, it's about community, and it's about collaborations, because not everyone that stumbles upon me is going to want to work with me, right? But there are people that I'm trying to reach too, and that's why I have the society, that's why I have the podcast, because I'm trying to reach that person that I am for. Is that you? If it is you, come on in. You get what I'm saying? So imagine, there's some people that will never buy from you that are on your email list, but they would just not ever buy from you. And there's others that may be in somebody else's email list that absolutely would buy from you and wouldn't buy from them, right? You never know who those people are. And that's how I see it. It's almost like restaurants too, right? There's so many restaurants out here, right? And and even though the market is the way that it is, prices are the way that they are, business continues to move forward. And that just goes to show that it's about, do you believe in your dreams? Do you believe on your offers? Do you believe in what you're doing? Because if you do, it's just about having the right strategy to get you to places where you want to get to. And I'm telling you, friend, try and developing a lead magnet, come into the society, grab my How to Launch a challenge, right? Because that's a resource within the society along with many others. And also building out your ecosystem, it's in there. And develop that lead magnet. Then after you develop that lead magnet, create a bundle and collaborate with others, right? But test out the lead magnet, right? If you can convert the people that you currently have in your social media and in your audience, and you can have them come onto your email list and wanting to know more about you, more about what you offer, and you test out these lead magnets that you have and you understand what people want from you in the realm of your expertise, of course, then it would work even better in your bundle or summit collaboration. And so that is the secret to collaborations, volume-based marketing. And it's kind of like, are you sure you want to throw money on that ad, or do you want to test it in a bundle? Because that's what I would do. And yeah. Well, I hope this episode was helpful. It's just a mini-sode, a mini drop for you. And I'm here once a week in your ear, whether with an interview or some of these solo episodes that I like to call mini-sodes. And yeah, and if this was helpful and you have loved the podcast so far, please send me an email. Please send me an email because I absolutely love hearing from you and knowing what you want to hear, right? That's always the key. All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have a chance, stop by the website at lindamendable.com and join us over at Monetizing Mompreneurs Facebook group. I just want to say again, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.